Welcome, and thank you for joining this webinar, From Connectivity to Sensing Revolution, How Wireless Can See the Invisible, prepared by Alpert Research Team. Today, we're exploring how wireless sensing isn't just another buzzword, it's the fusion of communication networks with environmental awareness, turning everyday Wi-Fi routers and 5G towers into silent sentinels that detect motion, monitor health, and optimize cities without adding hardware.
For any technology to move successfully from research pilots and niche applications to true global scale and interoperability, standards are absolutely non-negotiable. Where is the most immediate, commercially relevant standardization happening right now for wireless sensing?
The most immediate and arguably most impactful commercial catalyst is happening within the Wi-Fi ecosystem, specifically with the IEEE 802.11bf standard for Wi-Fi sensing. The formal approval of 802.11bf is a really massive step. This standard formally defines the necessary MC layer protocols and PHY layer physical characteristics needed for commodity Wi-Fi chipsets to perform standardized sensing functions, covering measurements like range, velocity, and angle of arrival estimation.
Functionally, the amendment creates this formalized three-step framework. First, there's the sensing session setup. This phase involves identifying the session, defining the scope, basically what's being measured between which devices. Second, you have the measurement setup and the sounding phase. This is the core action. The access point, the AP, typically sends out a specific frame called a sensing NDP announcement. It's followed by a non-data packet, often called an I2R NDP, meaning initiator to responder. This NDP is a standardized known signal. The key is that the receiver station knows exactly what the signal is supposed to look like. So any distortion, any change caused by the environment reflections becomes measurable and predictable against that known baseline. And then the third step is the reporting phase. Finally, the receiver STA transmits the sensing measurement results, that detailed CSI data, back to the AP or whoever requested it. This reporting can be immediate or it can be delayed, but the critical part is that the raw CSI data is shared in a standardized, interoperable format defined by 11BF.
Why is this specific standardization so impactful for commercial off-the-shelf deployment?
It creates a unified, interoperable playing field. It means that any device manufacturer using a standards-compliant Wi-Fi 7 or future chipset can now reliably enable quite sophisticated sensing features without resorting to proprietary algorithms or hardware hacks. This dramatically accelerates short-term adoption, particularly in spaces like smart homes, enterprise buildings, and campus environments where Wi-Fi is already ubiquitous. It also ensures that we rapidly generate the sheer volume of standardized sensing data needed to train and mature those large-scale AML models we were just discussing.
What about the cellular side, particularly 5G and the roadmap towards 6G? What's happening with standards there, typically led by 3GPP?
The cellular evolution towards integrated sensing started more formally with 5G Advanced, specifically in 3GPP releases 18 and 19. These initiated the definition of some basic building blocks for integrated sensing and communication, but arguably the focus there was still largely on enabling coexistence or coordination between separate sensing and communication functions.
Instead of designing communication systems and sensing systems like radar completely separately, ISAC aims to integrate them natively into the 6G radio access network right from the start. It enables two powerful intertwined capabilities. First, the network has a sensor role. The entire 6G infrastructure, with its expected dense deployment of base stations, GMBs, intelligent surfaces, massive antenna arrays, essentially becomes one giant distributed, coherent sensor system.
Capable of
incredibly high accuracy localization, potentially down to centimeter-level precision over wide areas. It can also perform imaging and environmental mapping.
And the second role, you mentioned synergy.
That's sensing-assisted communication. This is where the environmental information gathered by the sensing function is fed back to improve the communication function itself. This avoids connection drops, reduces network measurement overhead, less probing needed, and ultimately boosts both spectral efficiency, more data throughput, and energy efficiency. The sensing directly helps the communication. Besides Wi-Fi and cellular, we should probably acknowledge the other specialty standards that round out the ecosystem.
UWB, standardized under IEEE 802.15.4 ZEIS, is essential for applications demanding secure centimeter-level ranging accuracy. Think high-precision localization, secure access control, item-finding areas where timing precision is paramount, and BLE, Bluetooth Low Energy, is crucial for very low-power proximity detection, presence sensing, and basic direction-finding applications. It offers complementary capabilities, often focused on hyper-efficient operation in the immediate vicinity of a personal device, like tags or beacons. The big strategic takeaway seems clear. We're really moving beyond just connectivity. We're turning signal interference, which used to be a nuisance, into valuable insight.
So what does this all mean? The message is clear.
This wireless technology isn't just enhancing networks, it's enabling a sensing revolution that redefines interaction with the physical world. Interested in gaining a deeper understanding of the transformative power of wireless technology? Join the Alpert Research Team's webinars to explore cutting-edge wireless innovations, their applications, and their implications. Click the links below to learn more.